So if you guys are involved in the Ark community and you just follow YouTube in general with all the Ark Survival Evolved YouTubers, you will probably know that HOD Gaming, I know you've heard this a million times already, but HOD Gaming, a very popular Ark PvP YouTuber, he got globally banned for exposing how to mesh in Ark Survival Evolved. And in this video, he pretty much teaches you how to mesh in Ark Survival Evolved. So he goes over a few different ways. Some of them involve paracers, the Karkanos, and just so many other methods. But the developers of Ark Survival Evolved, they didn't really like this video because one of them saw it, and then that same day, they banned him. Globally banned for exposing a broken game. So if you don't know what being globally banned means, that pretty much means whenever he tries to join an official server, it won't let him, and it's a network failure message. It sucks. And pretty much this guy who does PvP every single day on Ark, he uploads like consistently so many times each week, and he can't play anymore because he got globally banned for showing the developers, trying to help them about how to mesh.
On each of the maps, the devs leave convenient holes for mesh monkeys to enter through, so they don't even need to do the required methods we've just discussed. Now, I myself am not a mesh monkey, but if I was one, this is a convenient hole the devs have left me to enter the mesh on the map of Extinction. It is very convenient, and there's multiple holes like this on the map, which makes it very easy for me, if I was to become a mesh monkey, to raid bases without worrying about those pesky defenses. Just the right size for me to fit through and put a bed in, and place down some cliff platforms outside of the map so that I can't be raided myself unless other mesh monkeys find my base. Look at that. How convenient. This is the coordinates, if you would like to become a mesh monkey too. Not that I'm one or recommend it, but if you want to eradicate the mesh monkeys on a server near you, this is a place to come.
Ah, boys. Let me tell you, Studio Wildcard, these guys are not the smartest people, and they keep messing up. All three of these videos, HOD Gaming has been getting so much support from the community, and once again, he made another video. It was a part 2 to the first video that he made, and pretty much in this, he talks about other ways that you can mesh in Ark. But in this video, he used some other people's footage in order to show off how to mesh in Ark in every single method. So as you can already imagine, this guy, he is just heated. He was so heated, and the rest of the community is heated too. And the reason why everyone's so passionate about it, even if you don't follow HOD Gaming, it's still really scary to see. And it's just really sad, to be honest, because now these developers, they're just banning people who are trying to help them. I'm trying to see it from Studio Wildcard's point of view, and the only thing I can really think of is that the reason why they're banning him is so that he doesn't show off any more ways to mesh. Maybe Studio Wildcard is looking at the situation from a standpoint thinking that HOD Gaming is trying to promote meshing. Maybe they didn't watch the whole video, they didn't listen to his opinion, and they thought he was just trying to teach all of his subscribers how to mesh. Obviously, there are so many different situations that could have gone down. Nobody really knows the real reason why Studio Wildcard decided to ban HOD Gaming. I looked on all the Ark developers' Twitters, I looked on the official Ark Survival Evolved Twitter, and none of them have responded at all to all of this. They haven't tweeted out anything, they haven't given the community anything, and from all the forums that I've looked on, I have not seen any news. If you guys have some news about this, make sure to let me know in the comments, but I have not seen a developer from Wildcard talk about it at all. So this is scary, guys, because now all of us could just be getting banned, like the big YouTubers, Ark YouTubers, we could just be getting banned now for showing off how to mesh. I know I made a video way back in the day talking about how to mesh and how the developers can fix it, so I recently privated that video because I'm not trying to get freaking banned, guys. You know, it is horrible, and now that they're cracking down on HOD Gaming, I know he is like 2 times bigger than me, but I believe that every YouTuber that is trying to make videos telling the developers how to get rid of meshing, it's not gonna work, guys. They don't listen to us. You know, we try, and we try so hard, but honestly, all they're doing is globally banning YouTubers now. So it's really bad. It's the last resort that they've come to. I don't get why they have to do it. It's the stupidest thing in the world, but it looks like that's what it's come to. So if you type in Ark HOD banned, Oh my gosh, the amount of videos that pop up. So the first two are from HOD Gaming, and as you go down, there's so many YouTubers making videos about it. You know, Lucky by Nature made a video, BioLaser, there's another HOD Gaming video, Jade PG, Vitali, The Apex Way, a lot of big names out here, and I even know that Kishko, he made a video about this as well. He talked about it on his channel. Look, Studio Wildcard is an absolute joke, and in this video, he pretty much talks about how HOD Gaming is just banned for giving the developers criticism about how to fix their game. I'm not gonna lie, Kishko, he has had a lot of influence on all these developers. He's made multiple videos talking about this. He talks about the Ark community and what's going on. As you can see, he made a video right here talking about Extinction as a PvP player. He's talking about when all the bases got wiped on Unofficial. Every once in a while, he'll make videos criticizing Ark Survival Evolved and the developers themselves. And like I said, Kishko does seem to have a lot of positive impact on the community. He made a poll talking about solo and duo official servers, and Jen actually did reply to him, the community manager for Ark Survival Evolved. They replied to him, so it looks like he does have an influence. So maybe, I mean, it's not certain, but maybe the developers will see his most recent video and they'll actually take his criticism and not just ban him. So HOD, he made a video about 5 months ago talking about how to mesh in Ark, and since then, in one of his videos, the most recent videos that he's posted, he talks about how the developers have not fixed the meshing at all. After 5 months, the video got 250,000 views. Still, the developers have not fixed the climbing pick mesh. He also talks about how there was a video made back in 2018, almost a year ago, talking about the chair, yet still the chair is in Ark Survival Evolved and you can still glitch into bases with it. So if you type in Ark Survival Evolved mesh, you know, there are so many videos talking about the mesh. A lot of them are recent. You know, a lot of people are talking about all the meshing and how bad it is and how to do it. Yet still, developers of Ark Survival Evolved, they don't even seem to be focusing on it. You know, there's so many ways to fix this. And to all the people saying that it's an engine problem, it's not their fault, they can't do anything about it. They can. There are so many simple solutions to fix meshing. And the reason why I'm very passionate about the meshing is because it happened on my server. My own servers, there were people meshing, and I don't want that for me. On official servers, you can't do anything about it, but on my own servers, I can do something about it. And because of that, the people who meshed got banned, and when I do find out if anyone does mesh on my survival maps, they will get banned immediately because I don't tolerate it. But still, there are people meshing on official servers that never get caught. Nobody ever finds out. Even if there are tickets submitted to Wildcard, they will still do nothing about it because they need proof of mesh or whatever, you know. And it's really not fair to all those people who are getting meshed and cheated on in the game. So clearly these developers, they aren't able to just go in the game and put down barriers or some way to fix the mesh. There's just no way for them to do it, and if there was a way, they would have already done it. I know it is very complicated to do that. It involves a lot of coding, a lot of stuff that is just above my knowledge. I have no idea how to fix it. But HOD Gaming, he gave a lot of proposals on how to simply just fix it by getting rid of certain items. So he proposed to get rid of the climbing pick, which would stop people from climbing into the mesh. Also, he proposed to get rid of sleeping bags, and you can change the mechanic of it if you don't want to get rid of it, but just somehow make sure that sleeping bags can't be placed inside of the mesh. Get rid of the chair, which is a really big one. Recently, the developers made an update saying that they fixed the exploit relating to the chair, but it wasn't fixed at all. You can still mesh with it. So all three of these, the climbing pick, sleeping bags, and the chair, yes, they are used in Ark Survival Evolved. Are they used more for meshing or PvP? Definitely meshing. These people are using these items for meshing much more often than they're using it for actual PvP. So my simple solution is to get rid of these items on PvP. You can keep them on PvE servers, but when you go onto an official PvP server, don't have chairs and climbing picks and sleeping bags. There are ways around it, and it's just doing more harm to the game than actual good. He also suggested making all of the inside mesh a no build zone. So that means that if you're on the mesh inside of the map, you can't place down items there. So some of the center is really corrupted at the moment. You can place down sleeping bags and everything, foundations inside of the mesh. It's much better on the other maps, but the center is the worst. He also suggested disabling the crowd pod if a player is being grabbed. Also, he suggested no player picking on the Carcanos. He also suggested limiting building on the Paracer, which would help out a lot because you can glitch through walls and the mesh with the Paracer. Also, make it so that sleeping bags can't be placed in the enemy radius. He also suggested making it so that you can't eat narco berries on yourself, you know, like you can't force feed yourself narco berries or use narco grenades on yourself on PvP. So all of these methods right here are really simple to get rid of. The only people who would be upset if you got rid of all these items and methods are the meshers themselves, because then they can't mesh. Everyone else is going to be happy. As long as you keep all of these on PvE, I guarantee everyone else will be happy on PvP. So those are the main suggestions for the Ark Survival developers, and I gotta say, #FreeHOD, because this guy, he is being unrightfully banned from his favorite game, or I think it's his favorite game, but still, it is so stupid, guys. So if you can, share this video, get it around. That being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, why not subscribe? And I will see you in tomorrow's video, which will hopefully be a little bit more upbeat. This was more of a serious video. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.